Still talking about the NFF, Head of Safety and Security Department of the Confederation of African Football (CAF), Dr. Christian Emeruwa, says he has declined offers to become the next Secretary General of the Nigeria Football Federation from two contenders vying for the football body's presidency at this month's poll in Benin City. Emeruwa, who refused to disclose the name of the aspirants who approached him to become their Secretary General, added that he was focused on becoming the next president of the NFF. He had served as personal assistant to a General Secretary of the NFF and later as a special assistant to two other NFF General Secretaries. Emeruwa, one of the 11 contenders cleared to contest for the NFF presidency, added that he was not desperate to succeed current NFF boss Amaju Pinnick. Now, talking about the NFF election going down in Benin City later this month, we do have a football administrator who is going to be participating in that election, joining us live from Lagos right now. Ayodeji Adegbero is contesting to become a member of the NFF Executive Board. Ayodeji, good morning and welcome thank you for joining us on the show. Good morning. Welcome to Plus Sports on Plus TV.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you for having me on the show.
All right, Deji. So, let's just get off straight into it. You are contesting to become a member of the NFF Executive Committee. Why did you make that choice? Why do you want to go into this level of administration of Nigerian football?
This year was born out of my passion for football, my passion to see development of football. I mean, to take football in Nigeria from where it is right now to where it ought to be. And having served in various capacities in the past 10 years, I believe I have what it takes to get into the board of the Nigerian Football Federation and contribute to the development of football in Nigeria.
All right. So, I mean, what do you think the new board that will be coming into the NFF after this board, their tenure elapses, what do you think is the biggest issue that needs to come in and be solved? I mean, we've heard the guys contesting for presidency talk about different things with their 4-point agenda, 7-point agenda, but being on the committee that will be making the majority of those decisions, from your perspective, what do you think is the most pressing issue with Nigerian football at the moment?
We have to tackle several issues at the same time. We in this part of the world, we tend to see football as a CSR, something we just do as leisure. But football is business. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry all over the world, and we have to start treating it that way. One of the failings I'd say of this outgoing board is that too much attention was paid to the elite national team, that is the Super Eagles, the Super Falcons, to the detriment of other aspects of our football. You talk about grassroots football, youth development, the age grade teams, our various leagues as well. They didn't get enough attention. Coaching education is also very important. I can't remember the last time we had a CAF coaching course in Nigeria, So we need to tackle all of these problems head-on simultaneously. The only tournament organized by the Federation is what is now called the ITO Cup. It used to be called Challenge Cup, FA Cup back in the day. It has lost its glory. We need to revive that. We need to make this brand appealing. We need to tackle all of these problems at the same time. We need to build from the ground up. Enough of this top to bottom approach we've been doing.
All right, Deji, you just mentioned the ITO Cup now, and that's a competition that, I mean, the legal issues, right, that has gone on around the ITO Cup, the NNL, is what has culminated in one of the first things that I mentioned when we joined in on the show, the sports ministry, the NFF and the LMC triangle. From your perspective, I know you are not on the NFF executive board yet, but from your personal perspective, what do you think is happening? I mean, personally, I know that the LMC is a registered company with the CSC. Do you think the sports ministry has the right to tell the NFF to pull their license?
Well, under the current act that the NFF or NFA, if you will, operates, this sports ministry, the supervising ministry of the sports federation, so they can always tell them what to do or offer advice. If you read that press release from the ministry, they simply say, we don't recognize LMC anymore, and we suggest strongly to the NFF to withdraw the license. So it's up to the NFF. However, where I have a problem with this statement is that in one paragraph, you are saying that LMC mismanaged the league, rising from some challenges they had, they mismanaged the league. Then the next paragraph, you are saying that you've set up a committee and two members of the LMC leadership, that is the CEO, David Sinowumi, and CEO Saliu Abubakar, should be part of this interim committee that will manage the league or until a proper league management structure is set up. Now, for me, those two statements are at variance. If you are saying the leadership of LMC mismanaged the league, then why are you asking that same leadership to take charge of the new IMC? I think we keep going around in cycles in Nigeria. We see this drama every time. Every time there's supposed to be an NFF election, we see all of this drama. Even LMC itself, you will recollect that LMC also started out as a committee. There was a problem with the body, the organization that managed the league that preceded the LMC, that is the NFL Limited. They had issues. That body was dissolved. There was a court order winding up that company because it was not properly registered. Then an IMC was set up. That IMC later transformed to LMC. So it seems as if we are back to what we did in 2013. I believe NFF has the right to license the LMC to run the league. They have the absolute right. So if there is a problem with the LMC, it's within the purview of the NFF to tackle.
All right, finally, before I let you go this morning, Deji, I know that you have some experience with sponsorships, media, communication. I would assume that you will be playing a big part in that aspect of the NFF if and when you do get a seat on the committee. But this outgoing administration, they campaigned on sponsorships, self-sustenance. They've bragged, especially the president, Amaju Pinnick, about the NFF being 85% self-sustainable. But we also know that they are owing salaries, they are owing bonuses of players for the national team and managers. In fact, even an ex-manager that's already been sacked. How exactly do you think you come in to add value for the NFF in this regard?
Well, the first part of your statement, I think you already answered your own question, if that was a question. NFF has claimed in the past that they are 80% self-sufficient. They brought in money from sponsor. The same NFF is also owing everybody. So that means something doesn't add up. However, if I do get on board, this is what I know. You cannot sell a bad product. You cannot browbeat people or blackmail people emotionally to say, oh, this is Nigerian football, we have to support it. No, you cannot do that. A good product will sell itself. The first thing we have to do is to make this product, the Nigerian football brand, make it appealing to the people. When it's appealing to the people, the money will follow it. When you are self-sufficient, you don't have to tell people that you are self-sufficient. Everybody will know that you are self-sufficient.
All right, thank you very much, Deji, for joining us on the show this morning. I wish you a lot of luck in the elections in Benin City on the 30th of September.
Thank you very much for having me on the show, Wale.
Yeah, good morning. All right, Ayodeji Adegbero, a football administrator, joining us live from Lagos. Of course, like I mentioned, he is contesting to be on the board of the NFF, to be on the NFF Executive Committee in the next elections going down on the 30th of September.